What's up guys, Jacob Rothenberg here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to realistically reach the top 100 on Amazon for your books. But first, it is going to now be instead a report of the month of April on my sales. So this is not a screenshot, this is in real time. For the month of April, I grossed $20,554.74. Here is proof that this is not a screenshot. This is in real time on a K report. This cannot be falsified, and you can see my daily stats here with a peak day of 1,150, and yesterday I grossed 827. And I'm even generous enough to show you my territorial stats. So there you have it. Now this is gross. I don't delude anyone on how much I actually make. So instead, I'll show you how much I spent. This is my Facebook Ads Manager account, and adding these two together, this was my total spend for the month of April. I went ahead and did the math. I spent $13,421. Doing the math in terms of profit, I netted $7,000, a little bit over $7,000 in profit. This does not even include nonfiction or audiobooks. So that is that. But with that out of the way, let's instead talk about something really important, something that you're going to love. And I know my coach, Bobby, is going to see this video on YouTube and cringe because I'm probably going to be giving out really, really good advice. Some tips that are not usually given out on YouTube or disclosed on YouTube so openly and freely. But hey, he's not here right now. And I promise, Bobby, I'm not giving away too much info. But this is going to be some killer content for you guys. So, without further ado, how to reach the top 100 on Amazon. Now, is it possible to hit the top 100 on Amazon with nonfiction? It's kind of possible, but honestly, I've only ever really seen it done by a self-published person when the books are being bought in the form of gifts. The books that come to mind that do that are during Q4, typically during Christmas season. Unicorn coloring books, unicorn activity books made a statement in 2018. They reached the top 100. Now, can you do that with anything else? Maybe with keto. I mean, I've seen a book on Instant Pot on the top 100, but you can't publish for that. Let's see what happens. But you'll either have to do a diet kind of book or a unicorn kind of book. But in this video, I'll show you how you can realistically, year-round, reach top 100 on Amazon with fiction. Fiction publishing, fiction writing. So let's go. Now, if you're new to my channel, new to my video, you've just stumbled across this, here's a little bit about me. I, believe it or not, helped launch an author debut with their first book to number 12 on all of Amazon. For those of you watching who know what I'm talking about, you know this is true. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, believe me, it's true. I helped an author reach number 12 on Amazon with their first book. And with what I do, I am currently helping managing and marketing several books that are currently in the top 100 to 1,000 on Amazon, some of which are my own. And again, if you know my pen names by now, if you know my main pen name, you can verify this is all true and all real. Otherwise, yes, it's true. And I'm currently working on a book that's going to be in the top 100 either by the time you watch this video or by tomorrow. So you can probably snipe out who I am if you can figure it out. Otherwise, yes, I am the real effing deal. When it comes to publishing, I don't do Nintendo books. I don't do Fortnite. And I am not making fraudulent claims about any masterminds this September. But yes, that is me, and I am helping other fiction authors too with promoting their debuts this summer. And that's a little bit about me. So there you go. Those are my street creds. Now, let's talk about you. Let's talk about requirements to realistically reach top 100 on Amazon. Okay? Now, reaching top 100 on Amazon is damn hard. But it can be done, and it can be done systematically, formatically. But there's some rules you need to abide by. And this is all from experience and expertise and what I've been doing so far in the realm of fiction. Number one, numero uno. Your book must be branded to market. You must serve the current market demand of what's hot, what's popular. Now, as authors, sometimes we have a tendency to like think that our work is really different. It's going to be so different and innovative. It's going to be like fucking Tesla in the Amazon market. But the truth is, guys, if you're really wanting mainstream appeal, if you want the type of mainstream appeal where you have a threshold of sales that will take you to the top 100 of Amazon, you cannot deviate from what currently works for selling to a broad audience on Amazon. And if you need ideas on how to publish books that are branded to market and make sure you're fitting your work within a culture or trope, so to speak, search the top 100, see what's selling right now, and I'm not saying copy them or emulate them, but you might want to draw influence from what's currently working. So, for instance, if this were, I don't know, 4 years ago or 5 years ago, 50 Shades of Grey was super popular, and it made billionaire romance explode along with BDSM. Right? Now, right now, that's not the case, and even E.L. James's newest release did not do so great. But just goes to show you want to write to market. Numero dos. Quality and production value is a must. Now, if you're looking at titles like Alexa Riley's, okay, the covers are, I think, stock-ish. They're shorter books. They're like novellas. And they're 99 cents. That's going to be really hard to emulate if you're a new author. Reason being, you don't have that organic traction and that organic fan base Alexa Riley has built up through years and years of being on Amazon. So, if you want to come out the gates hot, out the gates fresh, and hit the top 100 on Amazon, your book needs to be banger. It needs to have, in my opinion, for contemporary romance or some trope of popular romance, at least 70,000 words. I would really recommend having an exclusive cover model for your cover image. Make sure everything's done right with the typography. Formatting, editing, proofing, promotional work, the art team, it's got to be there. And that ties in with infrastructure. You got to have your email list built, have the subscribers, have the messenger list ready, have your subscribers on ManyChat, have your social media presence, whether it's Facebook, Instagram. That's pretty much those two. But other than that, just make sure you've got your stuff together. And the biggest thing to reach top 100, along with having all of these requisites, you definitely need money for ads. You cannot fluke your way into the top 100 on Amazon without having ad spend. And it's mainly going to be Facebook ads. Now, I hope I'm not going to crush anyone's dreams or ambitions, but it's the truth. If you want to make money, you got to spend money. And you're going to be spending money on ads. And I'm talking probably around thousands of dollars on ads if you want to at least ramp up to top 100 and touch it. And then you can cool back down. But to even touch the top 100 is going to cost you at least a few $1,000s. More likely several $1,000s. Granted, hopefully you reach profitability at some point once you've cooled off the ads. But let me give you some giveaways on Facebook ad strategy. And I'm going to be really careful with what I say because I don't want to give away trade secrets. But I'll give you some really solid pointers overall if you're watching this video. Okay, so first, your book needs to have, well, the book itself needs to have a great blurb. That's a given. But for your ads, they need to be on point with everything, whether it's the text, and you're probably going to use your blurb, or maybe an excerpt or a summary from your book that can really hook a reader and captivate a reader, maybe even generate a reader's curiosity into clicking your ad and hopefully buying your book. You got to have that along with ad images. Ad images are really key. I am now in the works of designing ad images. I do it myself now. I know what works. In this video, I won't tell you what works or what works really, really well. You're going to have to figure that out on your own, or you can buy my course. But I'm not here to upsell you. But hey, if you want to figure it out yourself, I would honestly say study what the top current romance authors are doing and just emulate them. I mean, I'll literally tell you what to do. Just go to LJ Shen's Instagram. Go see what Alexa Riley is doing. Just see what they're doing for ad design and emulate them. Now, LJ Shen's ad design is really freaking good, and it's probably using, I'm just going to guess some of its exclusives, but you can definitely make a bang-on ad image using stocks in the same way that LJ Shen does. So take a look at that. And now with the ad itself, when you're setting up your ads for a campaign, you really want to focus on targeting the readers who are most likely going to buy your book. And that's going to have to be defined by the trope, or rather the angle that you're writing the books for. So if you're like writing billionaire romance with some BDSM, for instance, you definitely want to target readers that like E.L. James. You want to target readers that like erotica, with like BDSM books. And although that said, you also want to have a broad enough audience to where you have enough potential customers, potential prospects, so to speak, to work with, that'll have enough volume to get you to the top 100. So I'll tell you something that I did yesterday, or that we did yesterday, is we had an ad set that got a book to the top, I'll just say top 200, and I wanted to get it pushed to the top 100. So the initial ad set was super targeted to the readers most likely to buy this given book. However, what I thought was that perhaps the audience was too narrow in how targeted this ad was running towards. So I thought to myself, well, I'm going to need more buyers. I'm going to have to broaden the audience for this ad set. So I added more possible interests and more possible authors that I wanted to target for likely readers, and voila, it's working. And parlaying into that, and I know people on other YouTube Kindle publishing channels are lazy and stupid, but you got to be able to micromanage your work and really take pride in what you're doing. And yes, you got to micromanage your ads. Now, I know if you want to work only 2 hours a month, so you can, I don't know what you're doing if you're only working 2 hours a month. But if you're really serious and about making money legitimately, and you're not doing Nintendo Fortnite books or using Audible codes that are being passed on to VAs for fake reviews, you got to be prepared to adjust and revise your ad sets in real time. So that's why we say, you don't want to get married to your ads. Meaning, if you've designed an ad and you really like the work you did, and maybe it even works for a period of time, but the effectiveness drops off, don't get married to your ad. Don't have emotional attachment to it, thinking, oh, maybe it'll just work tomorrow if I just hold on. No. You got to address the ad's problems. You got to fix and continually tweak your ads so that they continually convert. Because ads are supposed to continually convert and continually give you, or yield you rather, profits. You don't want to be eating negatives on any given day with your ads past the ramp-up phase. If you're trying to make profits, you should not ever be running ads that are losing money, okay? So hey, last night I was up until 3 a.m. managing partners' ads, okay? Now, am I saying you should work until 3 a.m.? No, I'm not saying that. But if you really are serious about making 20,000 or more off of publishing or even fiction writing, you got to put in the work, guys. I can't really sugarcoat it. I mean, there's no other way to tell you that this takes a lot of damn work and some skills. So don't be fooled and manipulated and hustled by people who promise you that you can spend some money to make a lot of money in publishing and spend minimal time. This takes work and expertise. And to be honest with you guys, I'm not a extraordinary publisher by any means. There are many, many other fiction publishers who do much better than me. However, the difference is they're not as foolish as me to appear on YouTube, show you their earnings, or share with you their trade secrets. I'm actually doing you a favor by giving you this info, and I'm not even going to upsell you. So we'll keep it at that, guys. So that's all I've got. It's going to be a 15-minute video. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you are interested in learning more either continue to check out my videos or rather leave a comment below. You can find me on Facebook as Jacob Rothenberg. If you want to partner up with me in fiction, if you've got questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always available, my messenger. I'm here for you. I really care about how my students are doing and making sure that they're successful so that I can be successful in what I'm doing. So please feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to give you some links below to some other things we have going on. And until then, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.